Start the game up. Oh, well, you look friendly. Hi. Well, I can't reach your head, so I guess the only choice for us is to run. And now you'll duck your head down and I can do the unthinkable and actually land hits on you. Actually, can I... No, I can't grab against the wall. That would have been my other instinct, would be to grab the wall and climb a bit higher. But oh well. Goodbye. Now the main game begins. Hi. See, you're not done with us yet. Nice, we can just float and easily finish you off. Get our first heart container. Well, what's basically a heart container. It extends our maximum health, after all. Why would I not call it a heart container? Ooh boy, Illusion of Gaia in SNES is an idea. Alright, so I'm gonna have 2 SNES things to do later on. We'll worry about that when we're done with Demon's Crest here. I get me some money for a few reasons. I don't need to go, like, fully out of my way for money, but, I mean, it would be nice. Also get that. That is a spell. Rather, it's an empty spell. We can buy a spell later and put something on there. And our first proper boss. Headbutt the statue, and it comes to life. Right. Come here. Ow. Alright, so you gotta dash. You're not really hard to avoid. At least you also have, like, a visual indicator of, hey, you're running low on health, because you're getting more and more red. Until you eventually go down. Alright, turn back to normal. Turn back to a statue. I'll take some more health. Gladly. Now, into the next part. I want to break that. I don't know if it was worth it, but I broke it. Editor's note, it was not worth it. Oh, also a nice thing about this game compared to playing the first 2 Gargoyles Quest games, being able to fly as long as we want to. Here we go. An empty urn. I was gonna say vial, but urn works as well. Much like the spells, we can stash a potion in it, but we need to buy ourselves a potion first. Now to scale this. Or at least attempt to scale it. Uh-oh. Actually, going against that wall, yeah, works way better for trying to Some more height. Should be about the top here. Yep, this looks like the top to me. Get a good heal. And this guy. I've watched your progress, and I'm glad that I shall be the one to put an end to your petty crusade. I believe you have heard of me. I am Arma. I will be your executioner. How will you now? I'll be the judge of that. Ow. Well, if you keep swooping on me, then maybe you will be. I think we're starting to get a handle on you. Yeah, I remember this from when we played Demon's Crest in SNES, because you had basically unlimited health, it seemed like. Yeah, because I definitely landed more hits than that when I played it in SNES. You do seem to possess the strength people have been talking about. I look forward to our next encounter. Well, bye. You have found the Crest of Earth. With it, you can morph into G-Gargoyle and gain great speed and the strength to break stone statues. Now, welcome to the world map. A bit different compared to its predecessors, because we can basically just fly wherever we want. The first thing we want to try to do, and it's probably not going to end well, is this shit. It has been a long time since a customer has visited my shop. Welcome to the shop of Trio the Pago. We specialize in gaming for demons. This is level 3 and is somewhat hard. The entrance rate is 20 GP. So there's 3 different levels. This is the hardest one, and we need to pass it. So if you get a headbutt, I invite you to test your skill in my humble shop, will you? Yes, I'm familiar with the rules. Basically, headbutt skulls. Headbutt enough of them and you'll win. But you gotta headbutt a lot of them. And with this being level 3, you don't have a lot of room to fuck up. But when they're on the bottom level here like this, that's most convenient for me, because it's very easy to hit them there. But we're doing pretty good so far. We got it! First try! Hell yes. Fantastic! You are the first one to have ever cleared this level. So take this. It's a special present for a true gambler like yourself. Max health up, hell yeah. I want to rip that band-aid off sooner rather than later. So now we've got 4 stages in total. There's also a few shops around that we can go to if we want to buy, like, potions or spells. As well as some more gambling areas. But there's better ways to make money if that's what our aim is. But 4 stages. One of them we have already been in. Now let's go here. Ow. Double ow. Yeah, I knew I was gonna be taking some damage from that, but I had to try it at least. That's money. I don't care about money. Or I don't care about money bad enough to go get money there. On to the next screen. I hope you like wind. That's kind of what we got going on here. The wind's gonna be constantly blowing us forward, so we just gotta do our best to avoid everything on the way. Hop in the storm here. Move on to whatever... Oh, hello. Guess you're gonna be a recurring boss now, aren't you? Okay, fine. Just fence me in, why don't you? I don't know if your projectiles hurt when they hit the ground or not, but I'm not about to find out the answer to that question. Right. Another hippogriff has been felled. On to the next part of the stage, because who would think that's all there is to this stage? No. Why would that be it? Why would that be the end? More money. Money good. Now, in here should be a certain something we'll want. Yes, that. The crown. Our first talisman, which basically gives us passive buffs. In the case of the crown, makes it more likely we'll get money out of, anything, basically. Statues, killing enemies, etc. Next up on the to-do list, climb all the way up here, because there's another one of those empty spells. Guess we just gotta keep going up, huh? That can be arranged. Also just occurred to me, conveniently enough, I'm wearing my Demon's Crest shirt that I got from Fangamer for this. Nice to see you again, Firebrand. There shall be no mercy for you this time. Okay. Let's see about that mercy. You didn't exactly pose too much of a threat last time. That might change here, though. I mean, if I get hit by your swoop, that's 2 damage right there, which sucks balls. Oh, nope. Gonna swoop down? You're gonna hang out up there? Swooping down, okay. Oh, so this is one of your new attacks. You make a tornado. It pulls me in. It's at least a little annoying. Coming down here? Yeah. I love iframes that last for, like, years. Okay, maybe not that long. But you should be getting weak by now. Yeah! B, my whirlwind move has been defeated. What are you? Goodbye for now, Firebrand. We found the Crest of Air. With it, you can morph into a gargoyle and soar higher into the air. I always wanted to become a gargoyle. Let's go here next. More accurately, we have ground gargoyle and aerial gargoyle. So ground gargoyle has a charge move. The caveat that you can't fly as ground gargoyle. Oh, these windows, headbuttable. So if you want a means to get a little bit of extra money, maybe you'll just get some money in one of these windows. Now, to the contrary, aerial gargoyle. Main thing about it is you can freely fly up. I don't think you can do things like headbutt as aerial gargoyle, but really, who needs to headbutt when you can just fly over everything? Seems like a good way to trivialize the game. Well, sometimes trivialize anyway. Definitely not going to claim that you're going to be able to trivialize everything. Okay, now right here. This is the one such reason we wanted a ground gargoyle. And we could shove that out of the way. Investigate whatever is in this cave. More money, that's what. Ow, okay, that plan didn't work out. That shot is kind of annoying to land. Aerial gargoyle might be better suited for the job. Oh, and it was just guarding money anyway. Well, I don't care about that. Oh yeah, you can't latch onto walls either as aerial gargoyle, but again, not really something you need to concern yourself with, considering you can just fly. Now let's move along here. Now the big gimmick we're gonna have to deal with here is constantly having to light these torches. Over to this. No. Switch back to fire. Fire, aerial. Is over here anyway. Hold on. I'm investigating things mode. Ground gargoyle. Is there anything of significance over here? Eh, full heal is a full heal. I can't really complain about that. Now let's get back to flying then. Yeah, light some more things. Come on, that should be lightable. Okay, we're running. That plan may not work out the way I hoped it would. Ah, okay, I see where you want me to go. In here. It wasn't a thing I could just walk through. I had to do the unthinkable. Hit up. Yes, I could desperately use that full heal. Right, so attack eyeballs. like fighting Vitreous in Legend of Zelda. Just fighting many eyeballs, basically. And then after you fight all the eyeballs... It's a big eyeball. Alright, you coming out? Come out so I can fight you proper? Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay, the big eyeball doesn't take that many hits. Since, I mean, by that point, you'd already dealt with the bulk of the everything. You already dealt with the other eyes. You got the piece of the fire crest called Buster. With it, you can break through stone. Handy. Actually, very handy. Because back in the first area, there were some stones we couldn't break before, but now that we have the power of Buster, I'd be able to do something about them. Also get some more money for the road. How much money do we have? 325 GP. Jeez. I think I'm gonna be good on money for a little bit, if I have a desire to spend it anyway. Alright, let's... It was near the end of this area where the breakable wall was, so we got a little bit of traveling to do. I know I could just switch over to aerial gargoyle and just fly over everything, no problem, but shrug. This works fine enough. Actually, aerial gargoyle would be very good for this area, considering it's a very vertical section. Yeah, right here. Oop, another max health up. That should be all we gotta do in this area. Now, where do we go next? Why don't we swing by here again? And a little bit. But now we've got some new abilities, most notably... I think just the ability to fly in general is going to be really good for exploration. But not only that, also being able to break through certain rocks is also going to be good for exploration. I really should just be using aerial gargoyle for the moment. Yeah, these rocks definitely look breakable, so work our magic. What does that get us? Ooh, another empty vial. Yes, please. That's not all I want to explore here. And utilizing the power of aerial gargoyle, just try to fly past more or less everything. Get some healing. And oops, we got another boss, because that's one of the neat things about this game is being able to go a different route in... Like, picking a stage, going a different route, and oops, another boss. You might get something else you're looking for. First, we gotta destroy this guy. That wasn't too bad at all. Next up, we got the piece of the Fire Crest called Claw. With it, you can climb up walls. Well, there is one place that we haven't explored yet, so might as well have a look here. See what you want me to find in here, game. Oh, there's another vial. Another urn, as the game calls it. I should probably fill those with potions at some point, but who needs them? Some more coins. Some more stuff for shopping later. Oh god, the fire here is gonna be a real piece of work to try to avoid. Alright, we've got something here. What's hiding behind here? Some money. Okay, but besides money, we have the skull! Kind of like the crown, except instead of money, helps us find health, which, since we've got plenty of money for the moment... Oh, god damn it. Might be worth having the skull equipped for the time being. Now take out our next boss here. Basically just a ton of fire. Gotta dodge enough, really. Oh, you're playing aggressively now, I see. Ground gargoyle. Maybe that'll do a little bit more to you. Oh. Of course. Has to be a second phase. Second phase that... I think we've got your number down. That fire attack, because the fireballs seem to drop a bit sporadically, might be a bit of a nuisance to avoid, but besides that, yeah. Not too tough. You got the piece of the Fire Crest called Tornado. With it, you can jump higher than before. Cool. The problem is, how useful is that when I can already just fly as high as I want to? But now we've gotten to all the stages here. We got 2 more open to us. Of course, an ice stage is always going to end well. There's another vial. I already have 4 of the 5 in the game, jeez. Trudging through. Actually, what else do we have? Tornado, the Claw, which is another instance of why do I need this when I can already just fly everywhere? I mean, maybe that's just me. But I guess it's also stuff that you might find before getting the aerial gargoyle transformation. You know, Buster. Buster in most ways just seems superior to our basic form. The only thing that the basic form has is being able to shoot fire. Hey, another max health. With shooting fire, I mean, it's nice for when we have to, like, light candles and what have you. But otherwise... Ground Gargoyle. Ground Gargoyle is not playing out how I hoped it would. Alright, back to Aerial Gargoyle then. Let's fly through. This looks like we might have a fight. We sure do, it's this guy again. But on ice. Keep doing that spinning attack. That seems to be the best opportunity I have to clock damage on you. I might take a death here. Unless I'm really careful. Oh, damn it. That's fine. Just hit retry. And we can start back here, no problem. I don't think we even lose much of anything. And we can give this another try. We're already doing not great on this attempt. Ow. Whoop! Good thing I can fly. Okay, you're getting a bit weaker, but the low swoop onto me got me. He can definitely get you, though. Yeah. Stop flying around. Every time. Every time with that. Wow, the tail got me? Really? Okay. Fine. Fine, game. You wanna play it like that? Fine by me. Odd, though, that specifically you seem to be kicking my ass. I think we got you this time, though. You're turning red. Yeah. Took a few swings at you, but we eventually got there. Oh, but of course, that's not the actual end of this stage. No, it can't be that simple, can it? Oh god, I need fire badly. I need to light something up. There. Finally gave myself some more light. Go back to aerial gargoyle. Well, I didn't. It's not gonna last long. Anything up here? Looks like there might be something up here. Let's light these candles again. Oh. Ground gargoyle. Hell yeah. Armor. Does exactly what you think it does. A little bit of a defense boost. Not being able to breathe fire in this stage kinda sucks. Alright, we've got some fire again. Probably not for long, though. While I try to figure out where the hell we're going. Possibly over here. Yeah, this... Oh. Oh, I guess I have that equipped now. That's fine. It's not like I'm gonna be wasting anything with it. No! Hands! Hands are the worst. Oh, let me go! Alright, this guy's back again. What do you have to say today? This is our final meeting. You shall go no further. I will destroy you, or die trying. Gonna have to be die trying, then. If I learned anything from how you fight, though, aerial gargoyle is gonna be really good against you. Oh god. I need to let you hang out down here. That tornado basically doesn't affect me now in aerial form, too. Probably doesn't clock as much damage as ground gargoyle does, if I had to guess, but it's still pretty reliable damage. Especially since I'm only at half health. Which, I mean, I have armor, so I can definitely take hits. But playing it the safe way, especially since you're not really doing much. It's almost like I have you in a loop here. Alright. You can only go so far before I need you to come down here so I can try to hit you some more. Yep. Goodbye. You do possess incredible power, Firebrand. My power is now yours. Let me seal it within this crest. You have found the crest of time. With it, you can morph into El Gargoyle, and your skin shall become like iron and decrease the damage done to you by half. Yes, basically the form we're going to be using for most of the fights from this point onward. Well, I guess the other place we could go look now is... Is it over here? Yeah, the one other stage we can get to. That we have open to us. Also, let's put on that legendary gargoyle. Our health is green to indicate that we have more. Also, we have the Buster ability basically packed in, so we don't have to switch on to that anymore. We can just switch on legendary gargoyle. And otherwise, we have the ability to headbutt. Can't fly freely, though. Nope, we're still gonna need aerial gargoyle for that. Charge that down. Nope. Please get up here. There's another health up. Been a little bit, it feels like, since we found one of those. I don't know if that's just my imagination or what, but... Anyway. Oh, we've got another boss. Legendary gargoyle. You're definitely the one I should be going with. Oh, you're eating the corpses as you go along. I getcha. Gotta eat, after all. Doesn't look like you're gonna take that many hits, though, to take down at least a legendary gargoyle here. Like, I can already see you turning very red. One or two more hits? Yeah, you better back off. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. I think most of this game is going to be smooth sailing at this point with having the legendary demon form. We have the Crest of Water. With it, you can morph into T-Gargoyle and swim beneath the oceans. Yeah, because before we couldn't swim in water, but now we have such a way that we might be able to do exactly that. Let's head back here next. Because now I think we've got most of the abilities that we need to explore. Yeah, Tidal Gargoyle, to be precise. So now it's just going to be kind of a matter of cleaning up everything. So these are doors with shops in them. Yeah, so you're the one who tells me what each talisman does. Somewhere in town as well. Hey, you. I haven't seen you around here before. You a stranger here? Sure. They say that the red demon known as Firebrand has risen. He nearly burnt the demon realm to ashes years ago. If Phalanx had not rescued us, we would all be dead. Thanks to that arrogant fool, Firebrand. Take care of yourself. Uh-huh. Don't mind the fact that I am Firebrand. So this is where we can buy spells. Barrier of Darkness will surround and protect you. I don't need... Your enemies will be held in one place for a short time. Imp will appear and work for you. However, you must have money to keep him employed. Shock. The earth will quake and the enemies on the ground will be damaged. And lastly, death. All enemies around you will die. Those are the spells we got. I don't want to buy anything, though. While we are at it, though... Up here... Another shop. We can visit these places on the world map. The Black Lotus for buying potions. So we've got Mercury. Enables you to escape from an enemy, so I assume that just takes me back to the world map if need be. Potion enables you to flee from a battle. Well, one of them do. I don't know. That's not exactly the most descriptive. Restore some of your vitality. Elixir grants you an extra life. And lastly, Ginseng. Restores all of your vitality. Now, this is the one we're going to want to stock up on. 3 should be good enough. If I need more, I can just come back and buy some, although it's not exactly cheap. It is the most expensive thing in the game, after all. So anyway, we've got Tidal Gargoyle form. So let's start going for a swim in some of these areas of water. Seems like a good idea to me. That's all the vials. We got all 5 of them. Next chance we get... No, not Aerial Gargoyle. Tidal Gargoyle. I mean, I guess it works out because Tidal Gargoyle, unfortunately, is another form that can't fly or glide. But there's another talisman. Back to Aerial Gargoyle. So the hand, I believe, makes it so we can shoot projectiles faster. Moving right along. You? Bingo, another max health up. Now we've started our second bar as well. Now let's go with Legendary Gargoyle for the moment. Glide all the way to the end. Fight us another boss. Probably one we were meant to fight way earlier, because it's kind of on the beaten path of the second stage, or what's labeled as the second stage. Yep, goodbye. That was not hard at all. We'll get us another health up. Next we'll go here. Make a return here. That is not the form I wanted. I wanted Aerial Gargoyle. Yeah, we're kind of now in that real cleanup phase sort of deal. Because now we can basically just get whatever we want if we have the skills to back it up. And, you know, not die. Particularly, we want to visit areas that have had water before that, well, we couldn't do anything about until now. There's another max health up. 13 HP now, of the 20 that we can have. Hell out of here. Another max health up here. If we were actually able to get that one earlier on our first visit here, but we have it now. Still 6 HP ups to find, though. I think we're good to get out of this stage. Well, get out of this route, that is, because we're heading right back in. Because there's more to find. Aerial Gargoyle. Why do I keep making that mistake when I mean to equip Aerial Gargoyle, but then I equip Tidal instead? Not a big deal. Oh wait, no. You are not a form with which I can headbutt. The water keeps rising and lowering, which is going to be the main hurdle here. Hey, we can store yet another spell. Hooray. I mean, I could go through here with Tidal Gargoyle, but at this point I'm so used to flying around with Aerial Gargoyle, it's like, yeah, might as well. Fly on through here. Probably actually gonna be our last visit to this stage, come to think of it. Alright, Legendary Gargoyle. Basically the only form we're gonna be using for most of these bosses. Wow, that was pathetic. Barely took any effort. But anyway. Let's head back to the ice stage here. What we can find here is undoubtedly there's more stuff for us to do. Took the high path last time, so low path now then. Wait, I think it's here. There's another thing. Yep. Another potion we can, or not potion, another spell that we can hold. That's what I'm looking for. Anyway, the other boss of this area. This is also where we got the Legendary Gargoyle ability way earlier. And it has been very helpful to us. How about you go take a nap? You got the piece of the fire crest called Demon Fire. This is the most powerful fire in the realm. Check something. Yeah, we do have the, basically the end of the game open to us now whenever we feel like we want to head there, but I've got other priorities. Other priorities include heading back here. There's still, inventory check, we still have 5 HP we need to find. I did it again, I wanted an Aerial Gargoyle. We still have 5 HP we need to find. There's still another empty spell that we can find somewhere. And we still have the last talisman. And also the last Crest power, but I imagine we're gonna get that as we just progress through the game naturally, so I'm not as worried about that. Let's get... God, every time. I don't know why I keep thinking Aerial Gargoyle is the one in the middle. Anyway, let's go ahead and fly on up here. As hey, another HP up. Caught my mistake that time. I kept doing that, but I eventually caught what I was doing. At least once. I'm proud of myself. Well, since we're here already, might as well venture into some new territory. See what's down here. I think that's the way I want to go. I guess this is what we particularly wanted, Tidal Gargoyle for. Because, yeah, there was no way we were going to get through this area without having Tidal Gargoyle. Now the maximum HP up. Closing in on the end here. Oh yeah, that's the other nice thing about using Tidal Gargoyle that you'll probably want to use. Holding down A, you can swim at the same height, so you can kind of keep your balance a little bit better. Especially in an area like this where we're going to be weaving between a lot of spikes. Yeah, that's going to be helpful. I definitely would have taken a lot more damage if not for holding down the A button. There's no question about that in my mind. Well, we've got another boss fight here. Probably one of the last bosses, too. I feel like we can't have that many more bosses before we go to the end. I see what your game is. Also, being able to... You suck me in, and then you try to exhale and blow me away. Again, a little annoying, but I can live with a little bit of annoyance. Plus, I mean, as long as we're playing somewhat carefully, we might just be able to damage race this. Alright, what are you planning on now? You're planning on going down. Good, 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 good. Another HP. Where do we want to go next? Let's next up. Let's head back to the village here. Way earlier on. If we had more money, it would have also been a pretty good opportunity to buy some more healing. But again, I think the 3 potions I have, since they're full heals, should work good enough. Once again, traveling through here. What may, again, be one of the last times we're traveling through here. Before we head on to the end. Let's move you out of the way. It has been a while since we've been in this specific area, because this is like one of the very early places we went. Yeah, we could have gotten that way earlier, but I guess now is just the when it would have been most convenient. Oh, God. Stairs should be right through here, right? Yeah. Let's go back to fire, then. Should keep the place lit. Back to legendary gargoyle. There's another piece of HP. So there's gonna be no quick way out of here, so we gotta go to the end of this place. I think we are just about equipped enough to head on to the final part of the game. Once we get out of here, which I think the boss arena was right through here. Yeah. Let's zoom on out it. Zoom out of here. It should be where the end of the game is, right? Yeah. It's the only place we haven't gone to on our map, so... Oh, before anything else, Legendary Gargoyle. Having that increased defense, I'm sure, is going to be very helpful to me. Ow. I had to fight one more of these guys, didn't we? One more hippogriff for the road. That's fine, you should go down very quickly. Just because of how powerful Legendary Gargoyle is. Come on down here. Yeah, goodbye. You weren't much of a hassle when we first fought you, and that has continued to remain consistent. You're still not too much of a hassle. Full heal. The gesture is appreciated, I suppose, but I wasn't that badly damaged. I start flying up. Up, up, up. Up at the top. The bell is headbuttable. And in fact, contains our last HP upgrade. The full 20. Every time. I want Aerial Gargoyle for here. Makes flying through here way easier. And also right here, the last talisman, the Fang. AKA the only talisman I'm going to use for the rest of the game now, because the Fang increases our damage output, so of course I want that. Now to plummet down, take a few hits down the way. That's fine, though. And we'll just fly on through. And just made that flight easy. Oh, we gotta fight this fella again. Okay, well, let's put that fang that we got to use then. How many hits do you take? You're up to 2 hits now. 3. 4 hits to take you down. With the fang equipped. Full heal, actually a pretty timely one. Since we were pretty badly beat up. I've waited a lifetime for this moment, Firebrand. You and I were destined to clash. And you, it seems, are destined to die. The final fight. We go. Alright. Aerial gargoyle so we can get up to where you're at and then start chucking fireballs, or I guess electricity balls are what they look more like at you. That was easy. Yes, you have the power I seek. The Crest of Heaven. And everything was engulfed in a bright light. Is this all the skill you possess? Fight harder and die with honor. Phase 2. We have water. Seems to still work pretty good for my needs. I'm still high enough to be able to hit you. Yeah, just chuck some more fireballs at you, and down goes Form 2. You think you've destroyed me, but it was merely a shadow. Oh no! Finally, the ultimate power. Behold, the Crest of Infinity. And into the last fight we go. Now the world stands helpless against my power. I need you no longer, Firebrand. You are now merely a nuisance. Die. Final fight. Final form. And it sure is a doozy of one. Electricity to dodge. Also that stupid beam. Does a lot of damage. So, just a lot of evading that goes on in this fight. In particular. And there's not much of an opportunity to be able to land a hit on the boss. Basically, anytime his face is uncovered, which is usually just when he attacks you with a beam. Actually, we bought these potions. Might as well pop one. Better that than letting it go to waste. I could probably use them to to try to damage tank a little bit, but I feel like that could blow up in my face tremendously. Thought I was gonna get an opportunity to hit you twice in one cycle, but nope. You just decided to put up your hands right at an inopportune time. Of course, the weaker you get, the more aggressive you start fighting. That could be part of the reason why. Dang lightning. I see you getting a little bit more red. Let's use another potion. We bought him for a reason. There you go, that's a ramp. Down goes the final boss. Castle crumbles down. Phalanx almost summoned the power of infinity. He was defeated by the power of Firebrand. Or it came under his control. With all the crests safely in his possession, Firebrand mused over the power at his command. It'd be a simple thing to use it to reign. Supreme. But in the end, Firebrand decided that his destiny lies elsewhere. The Crest of Infinity. And all 6 crests are united. Crest of Infinity is said to appear. And give the bearer unimaginable power. And off go the stones. No infinity stones for us. The Crest of Earth. Rolling over the earth, the crest gives great strength to its owner. Ah, yes, and our credits roll of seeing every, looks like mostly the bosses that we fought throughout our adventure. The Crest of Air. Ruling over the sky, the crest enables the owner to control the wind. Which is why we're seeing fire now. Bump up audio a little, because it's a bit quiet. I like this song. The ending theme for Demon's Crest. Crest of Water. Ruling over the ocean, the crest allows the owner to swim beneath the seas. Now we're actually seeing some water bosses to go along with the, with telling us about the water. The Crest of Time, the one we definitely got the most use out of. Going over the past, the crest enables the owner to go back in time. Should be near the end then of the credit roll if it's mainly showing us all the crests, since I think we've gone through most of them now in this, oh yeah, the Crest of Fire, which I guess is kind of the crests we had. Ruling over Flame, the crest allows the owner to control fire. Yeah, this looks like what would be near the end, because this is the first boss we fought in the game, right at the very start. Samulo. But there's two places I would stick the first boss in a game like this. Either at the start of the credits roll, or at the end of it. Not somewhere in the middle. And especially since we have characters like this recurring Knucklehead. Arma. And yeah, it's leading to Phalanx. Which, I mean, was kind of the final boss, so... Beautiful sky. The end. Is it the end, though? Is it? I don't know if I'd say it's the end. And presented by Capcom. There's another screen beyond this, though. Likes to hang on the screen for a bit, though. There we go, now it's fading out. Here we go, our reward for getting 100%. This password. Which, let's go ahead and hit the old reset button over here. Because we're not done yet. And continue. Conveniently enough, that password we earned already put in here for us. So now hit end. And we're back in the game. However, now there's a few things that are different here. First, there's a new place on the map for us to go to. We'll get to that in a bit later. Because I need to thoroughly prepare for that. The other important thing that's changed, we have Ultimate Gargoyle. Presumably from the Crest of Infinity. We're gonna be, making some good use of that, I'm sure. First, we need to grind for money, because unfortunately, all of our potions that we have are gone. And I might need to bump down audio a tiny bit again. Actually, one thing I should do is equip the crown. That way we'll be more likely to get money out of these windows that we're breaking. Because this is the best place to grind for money should we need it. And boy, are we gonna need it, because we're gonna want to stock up on a full head of 5 ginseng potions for maximum healing. Yeah, most of the windows you can break, some of them will drop you a lot more money. And once you feel like broken enough and need to respawn them, just go into a shop, leave, and everything's back. We can break things all over again. How much money do we have? We already have enough for 1 potion of the 5 that we need to buy. I had to think about that number for a bit. Technically, we may not need that many, but better have too many than too few, right? Especially when you're normally going into something that's going to be a very, very tough challenge. Alright, let's respawn them. So, doing some... Oh god, now I have to do mental math. So, it's 180 per potion. So, if we round up to 200... That's 1,000 we need, minus the 100 to bump it back down to 180. This is how I do math, shut up. At least in a case like this, doing mental math that way is a lot easier for me. But, regardless, the point is... We need 900 GP if we want to afford 5 potions. Considering we're already up to 300. It might not be as long of a grind as it may initially feel like. Like, it's still gonna be a grind, don't get me wrong. Not as much as it might have seemed like. It's definitely gonna be quicker than playing Trio of the Pago over and over again. Oh, thanks for the resub. Welcome on in for Demon's Crest. Actually, we're close to the end of the game. We've already beaten a final boss, and now we're just having to go after the other final boss. Once I break this last window, I want one of those big windows to drop the big money. Because if one of those windows drops, like, the big coins, because it drops 4 of them, that's 80 coins right there, and that's just a huge chunk of our grinding checked off. How much are we sitting on? Almost 500. One more coin and we'll be on 500. Alright. Every time when those windows contain the small coins like this, makes me a little sad, but money's money. I can't complain about that. Yeah, it was just small coins all the way through. Let's go ahead and buy some potions now. We're not gonna be able to fill up all of our vials, but we can fill up a sizable chunk of them at least. So let's see here. Ginseng. Buy. Oh no, I was wrong. It wasn't 180. It's 140. Why did I think it was 180 coins? Either way. Well, we did have enough for 3 of them, and we're pretty close to being able to afford a 4th one here. In fact, we probably can now. So 280 for 2 is what we're looking at. None of these windows are wanting to pay out the big bucks anymore. They were once upon a time, but not really anymore. It's just the chump change. Small windows still pay out some solid money. 206. So yeah, if one of these contains the big bucks, then that's just enough money right there. Before the remaining potions I need. Which of course means... well, I mean... medium bucks? 53 now, so one more visit in and out of the shop. I can bust open a few more windows in the meantime. But one more visit. Actually... might not even need to go that far. I'm never the best at headbutting, alas. Come on. Yeah, that should be good enough. 296 GP should be enough to buy the remaining 2 potions I need to stock up on. Go with Ultimate Gargoyle. Ultimate Gargoyle, we can do a lot of things. We can fly freely, we can headbutt. We can do so much with it. There's some things we still can't do with it, but... Bye. Alright, full stock of potions. Also, let's equip this, the Fang. Probably still has issues with water. If we run into water, I'm just gonna switch back to Tidal Gargoyle, because I've been accidentally doing that the whole game anyway, when I keep meaning to switch to Aerial Gargoyle. Alright, so that's where Phalanx's castle is. This is the new place that's open to us. Also, I don't think it can charge like Ground Gargoyle can. Oh. Or can it? Let's find out. No, it can't charge. Okay, I lied. Actually, let's find out if you still have issues with water. Well, your swimming isn't exactly the best. But it's still good. If you're asking in terms of SNES, there's 2 in the queue that I'm gonna be doing after this. If you add another one, I'll probably try to get that done as well. After, Demon's Crest. Is on deck after this, is Mega Man 7, and then earlier during the stream, Illusion of Gaia got redeemed, so we'll be doing that as well. Ow. Anyway, the real final boss, this jerk. Oh boy, is he a jerk. I disagree with that. Guy takes a lot of hits. His attacks are very fast. All the stuff you love in a boss fight. Okay. Let's use one of those potions. Well, actually, come to think of it, Henry, you redeemed for Breath of Fire 2, right? Because we did that earlier today, actually, after, what do you call it? After doing Shuffler. I've taken a lot more damage than I would have liked to by this point already. I know the big thing I need to watch out for is contact damage. Oh. Well. Time to use another potion. I can also confirm that, Breath of Fire in SNES was, very cursed. Alright, we're switching back to this. I don't even know which form it's easier to avoid / land hits on, because they're both total butts. Especially since this guy just decides to go invincible. This form, at least, has the benefit of being completely stationary. But with how much you like to go invincible, because, I don't know, you just feel like it. Okay. Let's use our potion. Because one more hit, and we would be toast. Alright, back to this form. Back to this shit. Alright, it's gonna start raining. I'll probably try to abuse iframes of my own. Because I think this thing that's homing in on me doesn't do much damage. I could take advantage of iframes from getting hit by you specifically. Alright, back to this form. Starting to run out of potions, so hopefully you go down soon. Uh-oh. I've got one more potion beyond this. But also, I feel like I've landed a lot of hits that you have to be going down soon. But then again, if you just keep not letting me land a hit on you... Nope, there we go, that's it. Many, many hits later. And the real final boss is gone. Firebrand slayed the Dark Demon. who had lurked deep within the human world. Realizing that his true power was not derived from the Crests. Firebrand disposed of all the Crests and set forth for the Demon Realm. There he hoped to find a true warrior. A warrior with whom he could once again taste the glory of battle. I think with beating the true final boss for this, I can mark this as complete in the backlog. But hooray, Demon's Crest is done! How much of the credits roll is going to be different, though? Because this is in line with the first credits roll that we did. Talking about the Crest of Infinity giving the bearer unimaginable power. So now here's the question. That final boss that we fought. True final boss or super boss? Which is it? It's definitely tough enough compared to the rest of the game to qualify as a super boss. And it doesn't seem like you get too much of an extra ending from it. And especially since you can only access it with a password you get for beating the normal game and already seeing the credits once, so it's like, do you qualify it as like the real final boss, or you just consider it a super boss? I don't know where I fall on that. Probably a mix of both, but I guess I lean closer on true final boss in that regard. It's a weird thing to think about. It's something that I had to think about as well with another game that I've been playing a lot of recently, when I've been playing through Octopath. Because the true final boss there is also filling the role of the super boss. Speaking of Octopath, that's probably what I'm going to be going back to doing when we're done with stream for today, is going to be more Octopath 2, but I've still got some stuff to do on stream before I go back to my Octopath 2 hellscape. I finished a lot of character stories, so I'm excited to wrap up the rest of them. I think this is something new in the credits roll that we didn't have the first time around, also showcasing the all the different forms that we have. I think it just showed like all the bosses before. Anyway, I guess this was your sub choice, Polk, so when you find something else, just put it in the sub chat in the Discord. Especially considering you just redeemed your sub anyway. What am I looking on Super Nintendo games? Because I've been charging through at least some of these. SNES. And I still got plenty of Super Nintendo material to work with. Demon's Crest is only the most recent game that I've gotten finished. T-Gargoyle! Oh, speaking of sub-choice related things, so I'm gonna put this in the sub chat as well in the Discord, but Analog has finally announced pre-orders for their next for their next console, the TurboGrafx console. So if I can manage to get my hands on a pre-order, and whenever they start manufacturing and shipping them, which they're saying this year, we might be able to add TurboGrafx games to the list. I've definitely got some TurboGrafx jank in my collection. I don't expect that to happen until, like, at the earliest. Like, probably in the fall, at the earliest. There we go. Threw that in the chat in the Discord. Alright, back to the game here. Now that I've done finding the things I need to. Which, I mean, works out because it looks like we're right near the end of the credits roll here. I'm gonna go back and play more Demon's Crest later as well. Definitely was a fun enough game that I do want to replay it, so I could see myself replaying it from time to time. I would definitely say it's the best of the trilogy. I like Gargoyle's Quest 2 a bunch. Gargoyle Quest 1 is fine, but it has problems, is the way to put it. But this is definitely, unsurprisingly, the most polished of the three. And I think, particularly, I think the way they do their overworld in this game is a bit better compared to previous ones, especially when you compare it to Gargoyle's Quest 1, where you have the random encounters on the overworld, because why? I don't know. I guess there's our reward for being the final boss, is this picture of Firebrand. The end. Picture. I think the main thing you get out of the 100% is just being able to fuck around all around the world with the ultimate gargoyle form. And presented by Capcom.